How goes it? I'm Will Maxwell Jr. and this is What Did We Miss? Here I tell you the stories WWAY did not, depriving you of the chance to just look them up yourselves. First up, we go to Louisiana, where a woman is being charged with fraud for not returning the money accidentally put in her bank account. Kaylin Spadoni was expecting a deposit from Charles Schwab, but was stunned to find $1.2 million in her account. Now, Schwab meant to send her $82.56. I don't know how you even make that mistake. You could put the decimal anywhere on 82.56 without ever getting $1.2 million. Now, when the bank tried to get the money back, they couldn't because Spadoni closed through her account, moved the money, and bought a house and a car. Now, obviously, that's not the moral thing to do, but from where I sit in my fully unqualified seat, that's her money. I mean, yeah, it was put there by mistake, but that's Charles Schwab's mistake. They can keep the mistake. The money is hers. I'll concede that's against the rules, but that money became hers the second she got rich enough for rules to no longer apply to her. Spadoni was arrested on charges of theft and bank fraud. Her bail was set to $150,000, and if you could believe it, she made that. A Wisconsin woman returned a library book 63 years after it was due. The library doesn't even call you anymore after 6 months. That's coming from experience. Betty Diamond checked out a collection of Paul Bunyan stories from the Queens Public Library when she was 10 years old. Once it became overdue, she grew too embarrassed to bring it back.
My 10-year-old solution was, let's pretend it never happened. And so I ended up just keeping the book.
Betty finally returned the book 63 years later with an apologetic note plus $500 to cover the late fee. People, late fees cap at $15. This woman paid a $485 guilt fee. Now, Betty's story actually inspired me to finally return my overdue item. You see, a while ago, I went to the New Hanover County Public Library and checked out Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, the movie, not the book. Now, I kept moving this DVD case around my place so I could see it and remember to take it back, which I did after 6 months. Then, New Hanover County Public Library called me to let me know that the DVD case was empty. Sure enough, the DVD was still in my player. Now, I'm not just gonna take a DVD out of the player without a case to put it in. I'm no sadist. So I left it in the DVD player where it was safe for another 8 months before I brought it back inside a classical music compilation CD case. Please, learn from my mistake, learn from Betty's mistake. The public library is a vital and helpful resource, so don't use it if you're unreliable. You know you best, just don't be the reason some person can't see Ron Weasley on a love potion. I'm Will Maxwell Jr., and that's what we missed.